Right. We are doing factory 5-7 runs. Resets loaded. And we are just jumping in tonight over and over and over again and see if we can come up. Done a couple of warm-ups tonight. It's been pretty good. A couple of good shots, but I missed the clips. Hopefully meet some players, get some chat going. But yeah, we're just running SS 190 ammo, so super high pen. It's a really good pistol just for going back to basics and run around factory. It'll really work some of the face shields out. You can do tequila with it, like you can do tequila with anything, but it's really good around like close quarters. You know, long guns get stuck up when you try to peek angles and stuff like that, especially if you're beginning out, starting. So this is a really good alternative. But so far, had heaps of luck with it, heaps of luck in reserve, and factory, just running and running. If you just want to do quick raids, 5 minutes in and out, practice some PvP, movement, peeking, anything, it's really good. Yeah, factory, like you die a load, and people talk about how they die a load. Yeah, death's like bringing experience. And I think the more that you go through it, is you just rips that like band-aid off. But it's trying to come away with something every time. That's where the like I think a lot of people talk about that a lot. It's every time you die, every time something happens, take something away from it and apply it. You just keep like dying the same way and not like looking at how you did, which can be kind of hard sometimes. You can just get sick of it and people get burnt out and stuff like that. Right. It's Geo and see what we got. I personally love this spawn. There's one down the hallway. So this play normally here, I won't keep running down there. I won't try and re-peek it. Normally what they'll do is they will run up here. We're super lucky. And they might try and swing this, but they're never looking down here. I can't hear him, so he's either not moved or he's moved on. But we can come back to this, man. You don't have to fight it right now. And that's kind of a cool way to play Tarkov. Like, you don't have to engage that fight right now. Like, you know where he is. So I know when I'm going to come out this next spot. I'm probably rushing this a bit quick. He's going to be up here. I think I just got someone up here. No. Alright. Now, if he's not in these windows here, he's still going to be around here somewhere. Now, I'd love running up the stairwell there, but probably not going to do that now. That's a shotgunner, which could be him. I might make a break for this. Oh. Yeah, it's a scav. I think I'm in here with a shotgunner. I'm not gonna... Famous last words, I say he's not here. Alright, I know I'm about to get into it, so I'm gonna drop this painkiller. Ah! There he was the whole fucking time. Jesus. Camping little rat. Alright. That took me a little bit long to try and work out. That's right. Yeah, that's... Respect the shotgun. I got someone on my left. I'm gonna have to reset with these legs. Man, are you this guy's buddy? Hello? Alright. Don't know if this guy... Hello? Nope. Alright. Go. I should be good. Oh, you... That's dirty.
Yeah.
GG's. I haven't had an extract rat for ages. That was the original guy from the hallway, so I second guess myself. I talk myself and it's like, he wouldn't have been up the top there. Still pretty decent. He wouldn't have been up the top there like the first guy that we killed, so he's come there and then just ratted extract. Which is awesome. It cracks you up. Yo! Yeah, GG's. I was happy with that. Yeah, but hopefully some of these guys jump in. It's cool to see some guys like still getting on VoIP every now and then, which is great. Which can make like factory super fun. Like you can practice, do some warm ups, have some VoIP, and have some fun at the same time. But you can play a really serious match too, and like if you want to really practice peeking and movement and stuff like that, it's really good. But I was running a preset, which makes this super easy. Precepts just make it so I see a stack of people just waste so much time in. This is kind of buggy. It's not giving me that for some reason, but we'll just skip without it. Yeah, you can literally come straight in, get what you need, and we can just load straight back in. Don't have to think about it. Because the more time you're just sitting in your stash, you're just not doing anything. You're not going to get any better at the game. There's no point like worrying about a bunch of other stuff. Just get in and focus on it. FN-57 rounds. Yeah, hopefully tonight we can, do some more spawns in factory, ways that I take it, things not to do. Re-peeking is your single biggest mistake, especially in stuff like glass hallway. The office hallway is another really bad one. So people generally try and get up there super fast and sort of take control of it and move around. You can kind of counter it, it's really hard, but I have been experimenting with if someone else is up there. I'll just duck down and go under through second floor and then have a go at them really close, especially with a pistol. It's been like mixed, but it's just better than re-peeking and dying a way that you kind of knew you were going to die. You don't really gain anything and you're trying something way newer. So, you know, it might fail and you tried it, but if it starts working, then it's something else you've improved at in the game. Alright. Yeah, load times haven't been super horrible. Man, if you guys are watching, yeah, feel free to ask me anything in the chat. Happy to chat about factory. This is what we're doing tonight for an hour or two. We're just going to keep rinsing and repeating this. And yeah, I'll try and talk through like kind of what's going on at the same time, which is kind of hard. Alright. We are loading in. Yeah, I really like the forklift spawn. I think I get it a lot. And I was re-peeking a little bit for a while. And generally, like sometimes I might get lucky, but generally someone scoped out, tap you straight out. I've got friends who like to run straight through the open, which I'm more like I've become a little bit of a tunnel rat, which I'll generally take that to feel out what the raid's doing. If it's really full, if it's kind of quiet, like basically get like all the audio cues you can. Start out with the best chance. I think when you start playing Factory, it is super easy just to like throw raids. But if you're going to do it, you might as well maximize like everything you learn at the same time. Alright, this spawn. So you can put the money where my mouth is. Alright, no one's down there. So I literally hammer straight through here. I'll just jump in here. I don't think there's anyone else here. Should be super rare. I haven't had another player come here yet. So there is going to be a spawn over in that corner who'll be doing something. And over this side too. There's that one. So this guy is a pistola. And he would have... So he's just around the corner here. I can swing and take him, or I can try for that door. Checking up there. Sometimes I like to sit up there as well. Kind of want to make a break up here, but I'm just not sure what this guy's doing down here. I don't like it up here all the time. It feels ratty over here. Right. Right, there we go. Yeah, let's hit it. This is just really hard with the pistol, because if you get smashed at range, you're in trouble. You kind of got some cover now. Another spot to kind of check too is rats like to get down in these pipes. I think we're all good here. The players are on the other side of office. So... yeah, there's one. I think it's... one down there, so chances are we've got one here now. That's a scav. No, I don't want to run that way. I'm not mad on being up here. Oh, dude, Tefik, that was hilarious, man. No, I do not care. Because I was like, it was my own fault because I saw you at Glass Hallway and I skipped you and I went for another player and that was fine. He was ratting in the roof actually, which is hilarious. And then I was like, oh, I think I'm pretty good. I've got a door and this way. And so I hit for him. And then your fight was just funny. I should have swung a bit harder. No, it's fun, man. I don't care. I'm gonna commit at this angle. Yo! What's going on? He's in office. I don't know how to play this one. Whoa! Hey, buddy, there he is. Oh! You're a feisty one. Ooh. That was the MP7 guy, like the auto guy. I've got to fix his thorax before I do fucking anything or I'm dead, man. Ugh. Yeah, scav. Right. Let's skedaddle! Oh, he's not mad at me. He's not mad at me. Alright, we're out. Cool, I think we played that well. Bye! Oh, there was someone there. That was good. Yeah, we flushed that guy out. We felt him out, so we sort of knew there was like another MP7 or that autogun, whatever it was, around. We sort of ran through the door really quick, and I didn't try and fight him when he first peeked. I kept kind of running. He lit me up. But I got really lucky through the angle and then kind of pushed that last bit, and yeah, that was kind of fluky. But no, GG's, man. That was fun. You can have fun little games in like I've done like videos on rotations and stuff like that, which is well, I did one video, which is something starting that I was trying out. That you can sort of start to do that. I think when I first started, I would just push into fights like really quick and die and die and die. But you can step back, or if you know someone's there, just walk away from it, and you can get them at a better spot or something like that. But yeah, it's been fun. That was cool. So man, this is where presets come in. We can literally just get in, preset, and get back in, and we've just got more and more time in red. I think when you're starting out, there's so much with Tarkov. In the beginning, I suppose I'm at a point where it's like, I remember all of that, but I've like enjoyed the game, so I've gotten a little bit better. But presets, man, you're just you're getting in, playing, but just keep it basic. There's like not that much to worry about. I think you can get a bit overwhelmed with like everything there is to learn. So you just keep it really simple. You're not losing all this like meta gear. You got gear fear and all this sort of stuff. You're just getting into it. All right, we good to go. So 15 seconds. You're just straight back in. And we're in the right map. I had a really bad habit of loading to the wrong maps. But I went through a run, like probably a couple of months ago. I played this literally. I just played factory exclusive for like 3 weeks. Just played it with a pump action shotgun, did a few clips, killed Tagilla, and was killing pistolings, and it moved up and up to people with gear and stuff like that, and just surviving more, staying in raid longer. Now I'm trying to like do the fights and also loot the body smartly, safely, and then get out as well. But at first, I just want to get into fights, but like, get in and have an advantage, not just go in shooting and hope for the best or some lucky kill. It's not really any benefit to that. It's learning audio, what the wood sounds like, so there's a player there, getting used to when hear something above you or below you, which just comes with running raids. And factory is really good. It's a small map. You can just learn all like these fundamentals, and you can apply them into bigger raids. I think the biggest thing is it's like demoralizing when you're starting out in this game is you can play maps like Woods, which everyone will tell you to play, and great map, but you run you could be running for like 10 minutes, and you might be avoiding the PvP areas, so you might go for 12 minutes, 15 minutes, not see a player, and then you die. And then you got 5-minute load time on top of that, so you've spent like 25 minutes not doing a hell of a lot, and then you've just been toppled over. I suppose factory kind of rips those band-aids off of what it's like to die, but you get better at movement and game sense and stuff like that. And every map's completely different, man. Like Lighthouse, completely different map, different feeling. A lot of people seem to hate it. I took that on as like the motivation to like it. Played that for maybe 2 weeks. Really enjoyed that map now too. And that was the best way to do it. And this time in the wipe is awesome for doing it, because generally a lot of people have money, no one's doing quests. So if you are starting out, it's good if you're not on the maps with events. Like customs at the moment would be incredibly hard. But still really fun. I don't take a 5.7. I've been taking the VPO with some APN ammo, which is just like a basic bolt action rifle, 16,000K. Go in with that, and even some mid-tier ammo, and just have some fun. You can play sort of quiet. But let's see how we go in this one. Yeah, factory's been really good at the moment. I think a lot of like some of the bigger players with the bigger gear would normally come into factory, but customs is where they're carrying a lot of that, I think, now I say it out loud. So you still have some really good fun fights in factory, but I don't think the really big serious players are in there right now. So it's a lot kinda, you know, you're not getting like level 70 dog tags out of the place. This spawn, I'm not a master of this spawn. Generally, if you hang out here for a little bit, someone will come up here. But normally with this spawn, I'm gonna get my ass straight up here. Mindful of what's happening down there. Now normally there's a guy peeking there. I don't think he's come up yet. Oh, here they come. This is really sneaky. I've done it. Alright. I've messed that up really bad. We're gonna restart. There's a guy up here. So when I mess up, I'm just taking a sec to like hear what's going on around me. So I know there's something here. I'm pretty sure that someone else is taking control out in the office because I've just completely butchered that. And I don't know what's happening with the glass hallway yet. We might try and loop around. Alright. So no one's up in that window. There's something else happening down here. No. This is a shit of a spot. This is dumb. Alright, I'm gonna go back to what I know. Alright, so there's that guy again. So he's got control of office, so we know that's happening. I haven't really heard any other gunshots. So I'm feeling a bit more in control now. Feel a bit clearer. So took some time, reset like my audio, what I feel like is going on here. I think we're pretty good here. I think there's a scav somewhere around. But we know we've got one player up in office. This door is always open. So we might push up into Skybridge and see if we can get some more audio cues. Yep, okay. So he is... What's he gonna do? I won't really want to repeat that because I'll probably clip a headshot. Oh, shit. Okay. What we might do is this. I want to try luck through bathrooms. Oh, he's just... Alright, so he's up there. Just hurt his foot on glass. Yep. This is in the office. No. I just don't know which way to take it. Right, we'll try this. It's pretty sketchy because I got a shot from out there. I don't think there's any rafter rats. Sometimes you get them along here. And servers. I'm going to try to sprint along here and back around. This is kind of dumb. Wow. I swear there's a player in here. Is a guy in offices? Yep, that's where he is. Alright, so now we've got him in office. Ooh, there we go. What is he doing? Oh, that was fucking stupid. He was holding that angle for me to come out. That's alright. I'm happy that we sort of like worked our way and pinpointed him down. And this is like another thing I'm working on at the moment. You know, you're moving, like you're not. I think when you first start, you stay still a lot. Damn, good shot. You know, you sit still a lot, you don't do a lot. You know, you hide out the whole raid or whatever. But I think since I've been doing this, like I'm moving around the factory, like I'd love to compare myself to when I first started out. Oh, BSS. And sort of compare it, but you know, pinpointing him down, he awesome. He held that angle in there, and I like a donut ran across after saying don't do that. Which I'm still learning. I'm not making those stupid mistakes like over and over again, which is good. I'm doing it less. It still catches the better of you sometimes. It happens. But we'll preset and get back in. But that's it, like, this is it, like, you learn that, right? I've never been shot like that before. So I know, okay, next time, feel it out a bit more again. I, got excited, I pinpointed him in there. I didn't expect him to shoot through that door at me, and that's why I was like, whoa, spicy. Lost my train of thought. But in good fashion, we simply just hit our presets. Not flapping around. Sometimes I might check out insurance. I'm not going to worry about a backpack at the moment. I might have one insurance. So you've got your preset all done. That's done. I'm just going to grab that. Something nice, big and white, everyone can see. And yeah, we're not hungry. You're in there for like 90 seconds, 60 seconds, and you're straight back into raid. If you're short on time, it's a really good thing just to get in and do this as well. I remember when I first started, really got into it. You think about playing Tarkov, you get home, and you'd be like, oh, flash around in your stash or do whatever. Do factory rounds, you just get in, and even if it's just a DB, like if you're running a DB, you've got to play really smart. It's not like a bad, like it's funny. But some of those guns, they make you like play a bit more careful, or like you see the priority of like learning to peek or how the peek works. You stand really close to a wall, your gun gets all stuck up, but if you stay a little bit back, it's not going to get stuck. This was really fun because you don't have to, it doesn't really get stuck up on anything. It's nice and short. But I think too with the pistol, you're really focused on headshots, and I'm not like super mechanically gifted or anything like that. But it's helping me like focus for like, I'm not just going for that torso shot, I'll go for that headshot every time. It's just a lot quicker kill. Super satisfying when you see it at the end. All right. Yeah, it's been pretty good. I think tonight we have. I was doing a couple like later this afternoon. Had some really good runs. I had some really good clips of some really long headshots. I had a running headshot with the 57, which was kind of cool. But they're the kind of clips you can't really do anything with them. They're just cool to have. But yeah, I've been running this probably for like 2 weeks. There is another streamer, Shifty Eyes, who I think he might have been running it or something. I don't know. I saw him having the 5.7. I was like, hell yeah. I am going to give that a go. Took it out to reserve. I had max traders and had some premium ammunition, and it was super fun. So, like, I was always a big factory advocate, especially for like beginners, like trying to do a bit of movement and things like that. Like, getting out of the habit of, oh, there's a person there, I have to fight them right now, and we have to decide this. Like, you can get out of there and go fight something else or get out. Like, you want to survive, but you can pick up the fight somewhere else. But it's been really good. It's an awesome pistol. Like, a lot of people talk about it in Tarkov for a reason. But it's just cool. Staying with the basics. And you just focus on the basics. Like, I had some friends who just started. I think it's really overwhelming. Like, what type of ammo? Do I have magazines? How do I load them? What kind of ammo I got to use in that? Like, meds, things like that. Like, you can just take basics, run it over and over and over, and then when you've got a little bit more muscle memory happening with the game, a little game sense, you can start thinking about that other stuff, because it's not as important straight off the gate. Love this spawn. Alright. So I literally just been playing this strategy on rinse and repeat, and it's been really good. Audio check, nothing. Normally here I hang out and the gunshots like start in a couple of seconds, but all the scavs have still got to spawn. There's no footsteps, so have a little glance up there. There's nothing. Careful here too. So, like, if you're here later in the raid, this can get a little ratty. And you can be pretty confident with these windows. Like, a head sticks out like nothing else along here. You don't have to stare at it for ages. This spot, they'll see it. I haven't heard anyone on metal, so we should be good up here. This raid is very quiet. This happened this afternoon though, right? It seems really quiet and you get a little reckless. And there'll be another player on the other side playing exactly the same as me. There we go. Alright, so he's got something silenced and shoots quick, so he's on the other side, probably over near like this part of the map we've heard him. Oh shit. This guy might be closer than I think. Yeah. So he's in offices. I heard running. He's not on wood, so he's taking control up in here. I do have a little hole in here, which has been pretty good. Normally if they don't take any pains and you get them in the leg. Now, this sort of like, oh, it seems really ratty, but what I'm trying to get now is like an audio cue. I want to know what he's going to do, because the second I run in there, I've given up, and I've got a pistol. This is what makes you like sort of play like this a bit. I might push up in here because I'm not getting any more audio now, so he's kind of moved away. Yeah, he's gone. I think there's another guy in here. Alright. He's a juicy boy. That might be the one we're looking for before. And he's down. Nice. These guys are having it off out there. Little flashy. I kind of want his kit to pick the rest of this fight up. I just can't get really close to this auto because I'll get fucking lit up. He's sort of taking control of like this half of the map. So like here, to be honest, I kind of just want to go loot that guy and get out. I can drop, there's a hole down there I can drop through. I think I break my legs though. Right, we might do that. I feel like this guy had a ULAC on, but I could be wrong. Could have just been like really eager beaver. Oh. Hello. Yeah, that was the other guy. Alright. Oh, Vector, nice. Yeah, sweet. That was good, that's not a bad come up at all. Oh, why are you guys ratting in here, man? I really want this Vector because it's like 100k, so I'm gonna just run this bad boy out. Alright. Yeah. I'm just gonna run this. This is a really bad idea generally, but if there was someone down here at this point in the raid, Jesus. Alright. This is why the factory key is worth its weight in gold. Because, you know, for a factory run, there's a couple 100k for a lot of work. And, you know, you've come up with a Vector, which is awesome. Oh, Tom! Hey, man. Ah, cool. Was that you with the Vector? That was a really lucky shot with the Eula. Like, I didn't even. I thought you just ducked behind. I was ready to take another angle and have another crack. I'm telling you, addict. Wow. Yeah, that was man. I've had some luck on my side today. That was cool, man. That was really fun. Man, I haven't seen a Vector in there for a while. I heard you for a fair while, but I haven't a Vector. I was stoked with that because I heard it and I was like, I sort of kept my distance. I didn't want to get too close to you. I think I was looking for you at first down the other end of office, and I was sort of moving and shaking in there, and then and pulled out. I sort of knew you around that area. And then yeah, once I got you, I'm like, the suppress thing. I'm so glad you didn't come close. You would have chewed me. But yeah, man, I'm just streaming tonight. Yeah, I'm just doing 5-7 runs. Really bad. You've just set an example of like for guys who are starting out, like you can come up like this game is not all about the best gear. I think guys who get in Like there's so much at the beginning. It can sort of get a bit overwhelming. I feel bad now, man. I've got to I should have stashed it. But we'll take the we've got to make money, right? Whoa, we're not messing around, man. And rip rounds. Jesus. Oh, dude, man, we should I can drop you a gear, man, if you want to man, we could just meet in lobby. I can drop this stuff back off to you. Do you want your gear back? Run a little Factalia. Man, I don't need this stuff. Oh, and the Osprey protection, the nice one. Yeah, man, this is loads. I don't know if you want this stuff in this ammo Mac, man, I'm happy to go for a run in factory with you and drop it back off. That is a stack of rib. Is this stuff hard to get? Yeah, man, you've just made flea. Dude, let's I'm gonna put this stuff in my bag and I can just give it all back to you. Man, you can probably am I gonna fit it all? Yeah, I'll fit it all. I'll fit it all. And let's get in lobby. I'll just grab what the hell is that? I've been doing presets so much today that alright, I've got that. I just need some armor on my body. Haven't, man. It's near the end of wipe. Oh, cool. Alright, man. Yeah, I know. But it might bring me some good karma, you know? Or I've had a good run. Can we fold this bad boy? Yeah. Tell you what, man, I'll sit on my trophy rack for you. I gotta keep running presets. Oh, jeez. Alright, that's filled me up now. That's where presets can get a little tricky. There we go. Oh, they're both switchblades. No, I want this one. Alright. Sorting table. So my stash is a little full. Cool. Let's run it again. We should be able to just grab some stuff out of the insurance. Yeah, this has been a lot of fun on customs at the moment. But alright, there we go. We've got one left. But yeah, max, like if you do have max fence rep, you can buy this for like 50k. They're super cheap. Boom. The other cool thing with presets, like if you hear people like, oh, I forgot stims or keys, stuff like that. Like presets are really good habit. Like I pretty much just use a like preset every time, and that way I don't forget anything. I'm just in and out straight into raid every time, and I don't like, you know, it could be that raid where you come up really good with something, and you know you forgot a stupid stem or something really silly. So presets are the way to go. Yeah, man, that was the time that last one, the super ballsy out the open. I was just lucky I was up in the sky bridge. Yeah, guys, anyone in the chat got any questions or anything? Spit it out, man. Need something to chat about. Give me some feedback. This is my first real stream, I suppose. I did a test the other day, but thought like I got factory, I got a little thumbnail. It's been a good run. 57's been really fun. We'll give it a run. Yeah, let me know if it's clear. But yeah, that forklift spawn, like every time I look down glass hallway to see if there's someone there, and that's probably it now. I don't even really fight them. Not on a 5-7 run. I'll jump down that hole, get in the tunnels, and sort of get a feeling for almost like the left right of the map, and see what's happening. normally I'm going out the right, then up to officers, but it's a game style that worked for me, and that's kind of like what you develop the more you play. So you've got a preset, keep your kit really simple. You just in raid more and more and more. So it's so easy when you first start out to just like sit in stash and move stuff around, just pick up a basic kit and just play. If you're getting shots on targets, like if he had really good armor, that's okay. Like you, at that point in time, you were better than him. You know, you played and strategized, and it's just unfortunate that you might have had some really low ped ever you weren't so sure about, but you've learned, you know. Tarkov Weepy when you start out is really good. Man, like I'm really chilled, Tom. Like I work full time, you know, good income, stuff like that. Yeah, it was really expensive. I remember waking up and I was like, whoa, it is that's crazy expensive. But you know, EOD owners, like, look at all the PvE videos out now and stuff like that. Like, people are playing it, and I do know, like, I'm not like a pessimist, but things get really hyped up. You know, it is a, you know, a bit of a marketing strategy. Have a game that's more expensive than the rest of the market. Like, what a better way to get your game out there, or things like that. It caused some controversy, and you know, the game's still doing really well. And man, I just like it's a, for me, really fun game. Really enjoy playing it. Like, I watched some of it and sat on the sidelines, and just I wasn't that bothered, man. Like, I'm still, at the end of the day, I'm playing the game, having fun. You don't have to buy it. Like, you can you're still enjoying the game like everyone else. You get a few pocket slots, but I tell you what, I do like about, like, the fact that all the controversy went on is that when you get someone with big pockets, there's just something that's just kind of sweet about it. You know what I mean? It's just, it's this stupid novelty. It's just like, hey, that's made it a little bit sweeter. Oh, there's an early riser. Alright. So he's come out kind of soon. He might be a little shotgunner. This is going to be the one guy that taps him out when I... Kind of dumb. I don't want to get in the shipping container. Oh yeah, he's fallen over. That must have been a really good shot. Alright, officer's on. Fucked up here, big time. So we've got Tagilla over here. The scav spawned in. I really want that dog tag. I really don't like this spot normally. Because guys can spawn around the corner and look. It's just a lot of angle to sort of cover when you first come out. I just had a lot of bad experience on it. We're just going to go for it. That normally says he? I didn't hear him cry, so that's generally how you know if he's alive or he's dead. I think it was at the factory when yeah, he's gone. Alright. I've made a ton of noise now, so probably in... Already, there'll be people running over here from the first fight, like these holes will be... Yep. Shit. He's up there, okay. I can work with that. So that guy's up in server room, so like he's heard those shots and pushed over. There's also probably a guy up here if I'm really unlucky. He's probably going to be holding angle on this. Right. You're super exposed. I normally hate it up in here. You get really exposed. I think we can push a little bit here. Because, you know, he's had a few shots. He's missed. But we're just going to fall back. Like, especially if you start now, you're not sure. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to recoup for a sec. I haven't really lost any health. My legs are good. My gun's full. Got a spare mag. Now, if he's kind of not sure, he might still be up in there if he survived that nade. And I find when players are sort of engaging, they hang out in that spot for ages. It's more common they hang out in a spot than run around. So I kind of want to get an angle on in here. If you can get on these platforms, are pretty safe. It's just the getting to the platform. Because the rafters, you get really exposed. But we will get up here. We'll take this side. Because that shotgun's going to have spread, right? So it's kind of useless at distance. I don't have a helmet on. I can hear bathroom tiles. Alright. Alright. So there is a guy running. There's no one holding it. I don't know what this guy did. I'm just interested. I don't think I naded him. There he is. I think he's moved up the other side. Alright. So a guy like that, right? He's probably not gonna have a factory key. He's got nades though. So he's up coming through bathroom, right? So if we're probably a bit slow, we might get an angle on him coming out the door. Maybe. Oh, nice, man. I thought he was going for the top one. Yeah, we'll see if that nade was good. Because this guy seemed to move a lot. The other guy, not so much. It could have been the same shotgunner, though. I don't think I got that lucky with the nade. No, GG's. I thought he was going to run up the top. Was sort of playing. It was like mouse in the hole. With the KS-23. That couldn't have been the first guy, right? Yeah, no. We got one, but second one left. Alright, let's preset and go again. What's going on, Jerome? Man, I'm just running 57 runs and trying this little stream out tonight. Yeah, I've had run. I think we came up with Tom's Vector in the raid before. Some big armor, Ulak, with the little 5.7. It's been really good today. So what I would have done again there is... That's hard. It was kind of sloppy. I got a little bit confident because I thought that I should have fallen back from all of that because... Like the 5.7 is a single bullet, you got a little bit of range on it, right? Whereas he sort of, that thing, close quarters, like I'm giving him an advantage. If I walked away and fought it from a distance, he's lost that advantage. Cool, man. This is where presets get you into a bit of trouble. So we're just gonna hawk some of this stuff real quick. Yeah, drunk. So just came up with the vectors tonight, which is pretty cool for getting gear out of factory. We've had, I've seen some other pistol runners, some other players. I'm just going to move all this stuff out. I don't want to. Yeah, my stash is a little bad. No names mentioned, but I know someone with a crazy wild stash. Oh yeah, we came up with this ARP too. That wasn't too bad. Still got full mags. I don't think it's run anything super special. We're just gonna shift all that out. And so what else we got? Yeah, came up with this SR2. That was pretty good. I've got some batteries. I have been running that sort of stuff at the moment. And yeah, all right. Just gonna make a tad of room. Cool, and then we can run presets. Cool, man. Yeah, it's just we've had some good runs. We're just trying to go through Okay, I'm out of this stuff, so just gonna run preset. Where is it? Yeah, man, I'm sort of like I'm trying to like go through factory runs and sort of explain things as I go, which is actually interesting because it makes me think about what I'm doing as well. But you got to sort of put your money where your mouth is. Cool. Yeah, so if you preset with guns, you get all this other stuff come up. Like, the easiest thing to do is just buy a couple of the gun that you're using. 57 is kind of cheap. I know I'm going to use a stack tonight. Let's be honest, it's factory. Buy a couple, equip. Then all that stuff doesn't come up anymore, right? You're not buying like barrels that you already have and all this kind of stuff. So it's just super easy this way. I'm not even going to worry about a backpack this raid. Oh, there we go. Cool. And like that, you are good to go. Yep. And we run again. Yeah, so that one kind of should have disengaged. I was like trying to demonstrate something, but not. But you know, still found these players out and found them. Your stash is awesome, drug man. And I'm sick of seeing super clean stashes that are all sorted. Yeah, we'll do another run. But yeah, like, you're new to factory, trying it out. Like, office is kind of where it's all really happening. I think when you're starting out, like, inside of offices is crazy, but most people are running up and through the top floor. You know, start experimenting. I started running through bathrooms to try and come up on them from behind or on the stairwell, stuff like that. Even though you have to do a lot and waste a lot of time on it. Do a couple of offline raids and just run around. Really dumb. Just run, see what you can jump, see what you can get off and not break a leg. See what you can get off and break legs. What happens if you jump off the rafters? Yeah, it's just little things like you pick it up. Like, you'll pick it up in raid anyway. I still fall off rafters all the time. You know, I'm trying to relook and walk and stuff happens. But yeah, we've been pretty good. I think we've got a PMC per raid, which is amazing. You know, if you're doing that on factory, I'm stoked, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, man, if you guys have any questions, ask me anything. Someone chat about Tarkov or beginner stuff or whatever's happening. But yeah, I've been working on. I sort of started like doing a couple of shorts just for fun, and yeah, I just like trying and putting them together. They're a bit of a mixed bag at the moment, because I'm sort of throwing out what works, what doesn't. But then I did one, I think, last night. That was just on the basic meds, because you know all the meds give you different amounts. So like your thorax, for example, is like 75 or 85 HP, but a sleeve is the only one that'll heal it in one go. You know, if it's really, really low. A lot of the other ones, they only give you 40 or 50 HP, so you know you could be prone to get one tapped again. So little things like that can really help out. Like, you don't focus on it in the beginning, but thought, hell, I'll make short on something that might actually be useful. Yeah, so I'm just running like, I have subscription to like one of these like what do you call it, like copyright free music things. I was using this on my shorts. I just got like, I think it's like a $10 a month subscription or something, but I'm just using this in the background because like the first time I did a stream I had like YouTube songs playing, like, you know, over the course of the night, and yeah, YouTube lit me up the next day, like, you know, copyright. So, hell, I'll take that stuff out and just try this. But yeah, clips, like, so I've got an NVIDIA graphics card. I started taking clips, like, I don't know. I set it up, I just press the star key and I get the last 5 minutes. I just put in a SS, like a second hard drive in my PC lately, that is just transferable to. But yeah, I think I started, just like watching clips back, and it's crazy. You know, you see all this stuff, it's like, oh, cheaters, and you do get head tapped, you think, oh, that was really sus. But it's funny when you watch a clip back, and
you know, this one I did on Interchange, I took out a 2-man, and then I watched it back, and just in the corner, I could see the third guy, so he watched the whole thing. And then as I was running, I got stuck on a doorway, and he just lit me up. But it's a really cool way to learn about things you did wrong, and I think you see what you could have done better or stuff like that. Yeah, really cool. I like a lot of people talk about it. You know, you set up in your graphics card and away you go. I'm glad you know what cheese does now, man. Man, this little guy's a cool guy. That's kind of cool that it came up in your shorts, dude. But yeah, if you guys have been liking it or viewing them a couple times, like, super appreciate it. It does help them out, and I know shorts are a bit like a firework. Like, they kind of like can take off, and then at a point they like flatline. You know, like when people lay in a hospital bed, it's all over. But then they can take off again. But I've normally like might release them like 5 o'clock. Tuesday nights are really good. What are these emotes, man? I don't know. Oh, sir, what's going on, dude? Man, I'm surprised you guys aren't like, what do they call it? Cream siphon? I don't even have any emotes. I'm just using a YouTube chat. Oh, this is long. And normally factory runs are super... Oh, you did! Thanks, Drunk. Yeah, the queue times have generally been pretty good. Like, if you're new to Tarkov, I'm on the OCE servers. Like, a factory run, you're generally getting, like, what, 2.5 minutes on a really good run? Is that crazy? Yeah, we're sitting here for, like, 5 minutes. Hey. Alright. Man, you guys were talking about... Okay, no one down there. I'm going to play this the same. I'm not doing it serve style. And this is the thing. Like, I'm comfortable with how... I've got this spawn 3 times. It's all the spawns I'm getting. I seem to be getting this one or the other corner. It starts to make me think, like, is there only one other player in here? That's a flashbang. That's what we call a boss hunter. So, you will get to learn the sounds after a while of different things, but normally when you hear a load of flashes, it's people looking for a boss. We're just going to suss this out, because it's probably going to come this way. But I'm also at the same time just listening for audio and anything else that's happening. But it's really quiet. I've heard that one flash over here. The right side's pretty quiet. But... So we might do the old level 2 special and check these windows quickly up here. I haven't heard like metal stairs you hear really easily in factory, so I'm pretty sure all up here should be clear. This spot's good. Now there's always a spawn behind these tanks, but I think we, dare I say, we have a quiet raid. Alright, so everyone knows we're here now. So we can stop trying to sneak around. And probably going to jam. So painkillers are really helpful because if you break legs, you can keep moving and shaking. Now there is guaranteed another player here playing this like a bit like me on the other side. But he hasn't annoyed any scabs over there just yet. So, unless he is just sitting here, my eyes. So he's on metal down the other side. Hear that metal? That's way down the other end. So he's probably peeking through the hole. Yep. Yeah. So he's on second down there, right? There's those tracer rounds we just saw. So I'm going to go the old bathroom special. Now sometimes you can get up on like stuff like this and look over. He definitely knows I'm here, right? So he'll be... I think he's still out there. I'm going to commit. I think he's out there and down the bottom. He's not up here. So he's right round there. He's on the stairwell. So this is where, like, it's super important to hold your audio cues. So we know he's here, right? Now we can try and run and swing it. Yep. Nope. He definitely knows I'm there. So what we might do here, I think it's just us fighting. We are going to shift ourselves way over this side. We might be able to fight him from behind this silo, maybe. So you can... I can do it quick enough. There, oh god, he's way over there. He's run for extract. I just saw him over there. There he is. He's going to wait for me to re-peek that. This is going to be a hell of a long shot for this bad boy. He's really spraying that corner out. His buddy's going to push me, so I'm going to get out of here altogether. I think there's two of them. So while he's shooting, the other one's kind of pushed down the hallway, possibly. So he's on top. This is like the Vector guy all over again. He looks pretty thick too, so we might be having a hard time with this. So if I was there looking over, he's either going to keep re-peeking, but he seems to not want to move out of the area. Hopefully I don't get one tap here by Scav. Alright. This is a tricky one. Shit, did they just leave? No. Oh, Christ, you're kidding. Not like this. Fucking rocking a hard place here. Alright. This is where it gets really hard, because now we got player scopes to deal with. There he is. That was the Vector guy. He came and camped it out. Right, we got another player scope here. So he's going to creep all the way down. We should be able to just light him up here. I've got to reload. I'm in a rock and a hard place here. Whatever that is shooting like very fast. So I've got to be kind of quick. I've got to break. I've got a break, and I've probably got about a minute of pain meds left, so I'm probably going to snatch and run here. Especially if that guy's down the other end still, and I got player scopes to worry about. Oh, there's another. Whiff that.
Shit, we got another PMC we might get. Alright. That PMC with the loud gun. Yep, he's gonna come and try and get me on this side. I'm gonna need a full mag for this guy. I really want that body. I could try and loot it and finish this fight, or I can get out. And it's kind of like, I kind of want to get out. I think a massive part is, do I keep taking the fight, or don't you take the fight? He knows I'm up there. I'm expecting him Skybridge in a sec. But in saying that, he's been up there the whole time. I don't think he's going to come down. Alright, I got a minute and a half. I don't think this is a play. Alright. We're going to become this man. Alright. Oh, GTs. Not much I can do with that. Player scavs down there. I might use these scavs to actually get this other player out. If I don't die here. That's where you can kind of use scavs a little bit. Jesus, these are garbage rounds. Oh, no way. In the jump. Yeah, he came over. That's crazy they got me mid-jumping. Ah, if he jumps in, that was wild. But yeah, you can really stretch these fights out. Player scav. That was running and jumping in the head. That's crazy. I normally don't go and do this a hell of a lot, but GG's, man. That was wild. Was that might have been the guy that we were fighting? I don't know. This is weird. He looked like that, but this was a player scav. All good. We're 1 for 1, which is still good. This is where the pistol gets it's good. It's hard, man, but it was challenging on that shot. I whiffed the shot. I was waiting for him to like sit still at that hole in the wall and then try and get that second player. But the other thing is the factory too. Is if you wait there, like it is good. Like if you want to get practice, a lot of player scavs come in, so it's like a lot of constant PvP. Player scavs are still players. They just got the scav title. I had that in as well. That gun looked really cool. I got really psyched up and I was like, oh, a GT rounds doesn't have a lot of pen. Alright. Yeah, it'd be cool if some of these guys jump in. There's been a few jump in tonight, which has been awesome. I love when people like have a chat after the fact. We'll probably need to get some VoIP going here soon. See if we got some talkers or not. Yeah, if you guys got any questions, man, throw them out. I'm just looking for a chat. 57, baby. We'll do this boring stuff later when you're not online. Boom, preset and back in. That was really fun. These raids have actually been super fun on Factory tonight. So if you do have max level traders and you haven't checked it out, the store can be like, I used to be a bit skeptical, but there's some alright stuff in here sometime.
Yeah, it's a 68k. I've just been running it, man. So a cool thing to make sure you do is like if you run the same kit over and over, especially you're learning. They've all got like different penalties and stuff like that. Like this has got a pretty heavy movement speed one, and it's pretty beat up. But we're just gonna repair it and go again. Get another preset in. We're not messing around in stash. Oh man, I'm poor apparently. Oh, let's get a little more US dollar. I've been buying stacks of Peacekeeper ammo for later in the wipe. Not later, but for later. Get a little top up. Get our preset in. Get rid of that. One thing to watch is if you are doing presets and you can accidentally buy really bad medkits. Now, just change your condition, even if it's like 80. If you're really on a budget or whatever, boom. You're just not going to get stung with junk. Cool. I'm not going to worry about a backpack this red. Check your food and man, just jump straight back in. And it's so good because if you like most of us, man, like you're working through the week and stuff like that. Like, what is it? Been on for an hour or something? They've done like 4 or 5 really good raids. I think when you first start out, like you start with woods, but you might be running for extract and you've got 6 minutes left, so you've done like almost 50 minutes between your load in, you've been running the stash, so you're not really getting all that PvP, and I think that's what I try to like tell some new players and friends of mine who are starting out and stuff like that. Like you'll see commentary like it is really brutal and you will like get smashed over and over in factory. But it's good for movement. I did play some offline raids. Like I've done the offline stuff, but it's good for learning scavs, like scavs and scav movement. If you put on bosses, sure, you can do it that way. But PvP is just, it's not AI generated, it's people and their decisions, and you do find some common trends in how a lot of players will move around the map and stuff like that. But you can't beat the real thing, I guess. So man, so Serb and Drunk, we've got some buddies that I actually met in a factory raid, right? And played with these guys for a while. I didn't know you guys live together. We don't live together, you live in the same place. But if I jump on your Discord, you're probably gonna be loaded, right? Playing Tarkov, not having those sharp shots you normally do. I feel like we're a little warmed up. We're going to check out copyright-free music. And kind of need some new tunes on here. What we got? But yeah, we're just going to keep running this. The cool thing with Tarkov is like, is sort of, how to explain it? You can have really funny encounters sometimes. And it's really rare. Like you're not gonna have cool encounters all the time, but every now and then you just get an encounter with a player that's just bizarre, or you just you're thinking about it the next day, sort of thing. Like what was happening? What were they doing? I still love occasionally when I might kill a player and you pick up their gun and it's jammed, or they had the wrong ammunition in it. Like that's super rare. Might be more common at the start of wipe. But yeah, that always gets a laugh. Alright. Man, who have we got viewing? Who's still hanging here? Drunk. Man, should be on getting batteries, brother. On the customs runs. Cool. This one, I generally just like a rat for cover. I'm gonna get straight in this in wood. Now we do have another player who's spawned on the other side. I think he's coming up in here. Yeah, we might have some rafter boys. I'm just gonna get a paint sim straight in. These doors are all still shut, right? Alright, so these guys are fighting down here. Yeah, that door... Okay, so this one's jumped out. See how that door's open? So he ran. I don't think he came up as far as here, so I think he's hit the tunnels. Now, you gotta be wary that when you run around on stuff like metal in factory, it is super loud and everybody knows where you are. Now, a cool little trick we might be able to do here. No, shit, he's still here. Alright, so we're super exposed here now. You can hear him metal. Scav. A cool little trick with factory is these windows. And if you learn to get your slow peak right, like I hold Alt and use my mouse, you can get little greasy angles through here. Yeah, we got a little tunnel runner down there. So we're just going to keep moving. We know he's down there, just let him do his thing. We're just going to go check out. Nobody appears to have taken office yet. It's been really quiet. So the only reason I want to check up here is I just want to know if I go and play fights out here, I'm not going to get reamed like straight away. You know, it's not like a stupid death, like I knew there was a guy out here. So I think there's a tunnel runner down below. Now I'm being pretty noisy at this point. Thought there was someone in there. We could just straight up go and push this a little bit. Actually, the best way is kind of, that's what ends up getting you killed half the time, especially if you're starting out. So a smarter way than just running through this hole and going down here is we try and, like, you know, keep some kind of cover in mind. Little jiggle peek in there. Scavs are saying stuff over there. So, you know, at least if I go this way, I'm not, you know, I'm not going to get shot from every single angle. I've got some control on where the bullets are going to come from. This guy, I'm not sure. These I hate because basically at the mercy of others. Got another scav coming for a look. So we'll go have a look for this tunnel runner. This is a bit sketchy, but... Kind of got to walk off this really slow. I think the thing is with the movement, it's like this balance of you don't want to be so slow that if you peek a corner, you're an easy headshot. Like you don't want to move so fast that you don't have any control of what you're actually looking at. Like there's no point, you know, doing all these crazy jiggle peaks and madness like this, but you can't actually see what you're looking at. And I think it's where you sort of start slow and, you know, you work your way up and you work out what's comfortable for you. You know, you see these guys who are crazy and have these wicked YouTube channels, but they're like, you don't have like 5 years as a scav up here. A quick little jiggle peek, scav. You know, they're doing these wild jiggle peeks all the time.
But they've been doing it for so long. But you just kind of gradually get up to it, and before you know it, I think what's really like talking about it is you don't really realize that you get, it takes a few months or whatever, and then all of a sudden you're like, whoa, I did that play that really well. And I think that's what brings it out. It's like you play this one raid, and you've played really well, and you're like, okay, I am actually capable of doing that. I was really bad at like self-doubting stuff. Gonna do a quick audio check. Yeah, and then I think I played a raid at Customs today. I was super stoked. I was like sending clips to the boys, and I was like, hey, check this out. And I took out a couple of chads with not a lot, and it was a fun time. It's and that's where this game, like as brutal as it is, it makes like the endorphin rush of something good really exciting. If there's a rat up in here. Alright, we might as well just go check safe. If anyone hasn't seen what's in safe, we'll go have a look. There's someone in here. Yeah. He's on the stairs. Scav. Alright, because we don't really want to hang around for the player scavs. Did the old Pestly move. I think it's the first time I've looked in here all day. Okay, bit of Moolah. It always worth, like, depends what you're doing. You got to try and keep a little bit of money come in. I think this, we have a rat in this raid, man. Can't believe I got, Alright, so we got enough of a mag. We may have a rat attack here. One thing I have learned is, like, if you want to know if someone's here, see, there's no movement. Normally you can shoot at the wall a few times near them. It's not going to go through, but sometimes it's enough to get them to come out. Hi! There's someone coming for extract. Bad. That was the first quiet one I've had. I thought that we would have had some more action. Cool. But yeah, we're just going to run it again. But we haven't really had a crazy load of deaths tonight. It's been nice. And you get that. I get really bad waves of really bad plays for ages. And then I'll get runs where, you have a come up for raids for a day or something like that. It's something to take as well. Like, if you have a bad run, literally just push through it. And it's just the bad luck of the server that you're on. You might just be getting matched with really good players or something like that. Oh yeah, alright. We're gonna equip it, ignore it, and preset. I use press and release for this, so I press 5 and let go of 5, so no matter what, I'll always fix my heavy bleeds first, and then my Salewa. It's just like another thing, you have to go 4 or 5 or whatever. If you're playing in the dark, you can't see your keyboard. It's just another little trick. Just one less thing to worry about and just focus on what you're doing. Well, let's get into it. Yeah, keybind presets is a really cool little trick. Like, even early on, like as a beginner, it's something you can just do. So when you go into your control settings, you got like press and release.
So I do it because you don't want to like fix heavy bleeds with a Saliva and stuff like that. You'll soak up like half of it straight off the bat. Yeah. So if on press I have the fix heavy bleed one, and then on release, it'll heal. So it'll fix all the heavy bleeds first, and then my Saliva will heal up that body part after that. And you just got to bang one key. And a heavy bleed will chew up like all your med kit. A light bleed, not so much. So I normally don't get a lot of light bleeds, don't think about it. Like, it's always heavy bleeds for me. Beverage. Yeah, I think Gigabeef did a really cool one on keybinds. Like, it's really easy. Just Google it. Just go keybinds, Tarkov, medkits and stuff like that. It's just way easier. It's just like another of those things. Like, you just get used to doing it, and then you just don't think about it. And when you're in fights and stuff like that, you're just out of habit. You know to tap the button if you want to heal, and you have to sort of think, oh, is it 4 or 5? And that split second, you're thinking about that, and you get crept up on something else. All right. This spawn again. Audio's been weird in my headset. If you are too slow out of there, these guys will come out really quick at you. Audio on my right ear is a little weird. It is kind of important in factory though to like move really quick. So what we might try and do is we'll see if we can. Now I know there's players. We're gonna get Painkiller straight in because I have a tendency of broken legs on this map for whatever reason. Yeah, so it's all happening over in this corner. These doors are closed. Now, if they come out with that full auto, I'm pretty good here at the moment. No one's going to see me too easily. If they come out of here with that full auto and I don't kill them straight off the bat, you know, I'm sort of exposed. At least here I can have a shot and then run, which is kind of what you want to do. So we're just going to hold this for a second. So there's one. He might peek it, or he's just going to keep moving. So here. Might be a duo. Okay, it says a naked. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. So they're kind of going to come down here. Oh, he's thinking about looting it. Little Tim down there. He's having a little look. See, he's going to make sure it's safe. He's doing a little peek. Don't know if he's going to come all the way out or not. He's just chilling in there. There's this player, I'm sort of waiting to see what he's doing. So there's one right down there. Let him go to bed. So this player knows I'm kind of here now. So we can take his old spot, which I might do. I know there's some big boys across there. Oh, Yep. He had a friend still, possibly. That's a bit confident. It's getting late in the Reds. That was silly. I didn't think he was there. He must have had a friend. I didn't clear any of that, so that's like the one thing you should never do. Just go and loot a body. Like it's gonna be there till the end. I just want the dog tag. Good job, man. I just ran into that one. MP5. I don't think I've ever run these yet. I know that they are a lot of fun. Dr. No Fingers. I know they're a super lot of fun. And I did go through a run where I was running a stack them as well. Not those. The ump I tried to like. It was just a bit rattly and slow is how I describe it. Like dung 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 dung. I just didn't have a lot of luck with it. I had a lot more luck with like pistols, really, to be honest. It's just less flaff. Like they're single slots. Like you get 20 bullets in a single slot. You think about other clips, they're taking up 2 slots apiece and stuff like that. You can just stick these straight in your pockets. If you're not completely naked with a 5.7, it's also awesome. Like you don't have to have double slots and spend money on rigs and all this kind of stuff. Like you could just go a 5.7 with your spare ammo in your butt, a couple of mags, and away you go. Like you're cooking. Like it's always, if you got something, just at least enough armor to stop scav bullets. Like, but again, like presets, just boom boom. So here, like if you just get too fast on your presets, like I'm gonna spend $8 on something that's gonna be useless to me. Just come up, change your condition. It's gonna make it 80. It's probably just gonna give me something. Well, I might as well just buy it new, but whatever. Yeah, I'm paying a premium for armor at the moment. This is weird. Sometimes, like normally with presets, I recommend like something you can just buy off the flea all the time. This is normally always for sale, but sometimes it just doesn't appear. And usually, what can happen is if I was really wanting a backpack this raid, if I go and search for it, I can generally buy it. It's just the presets can be a little bit funny, and the more you play with it, you'll sort of learn its bugs and what's good and what's not. This is just not going to happen for me at the moment. So I'm just going to run it again. I swear my food and stuff is just not going down. I'm just going to top this, and I'm out of this stuff. All right. So I'm just going to grab a little more of this juice. I've gone through a stack of these two. Top up. Wow, I'm really low on these. Okay. So like, if you do want to pick up and run with a 5.7, the next best thing after SS190, like this is the only ammo you should be sort of running at this point in the wipe, so it's got 37 pen, is the L191. It's got really decent pen as well. It's a really good backup, but this is like the preferred one to sort of get through your, better chance at closer you get to level 4. And then this L1. So even when I'm getting low on this stuff, I put this in the bottom of the mag and I set this stuff in the top. So yeah, it's just a little tip for running the 5.7. Alright. And we're in there for 90 seconds. Factory. Boom, boom. Insurance is, they kind of say, is a huge waste of money. But sometimes you die up in the rafters or these weird spots that people are going to use. I think it's with pistols, everyone grabs a pistol, you know what I mean? Alrighty. Just gonna have a quick look, see what the others are doing. But yeah, hopefully we get some more players in chat. It's been really a fun time. I've had a couple of guys drop in. But yeah, I think we kind of just want to like run through this, try and go through like these maps, try and talk through like some of the movement, or you know, when I might push into something, when I might not. I'm more on the passive side. I have friends who are really more aggressive, and they're awesome at it. You'll sit and chat with them. I'm predominantly a solo player, but man, that'll just go in and clear stuff out. I play a little bit more passively, and it's probably because I played so much solo. It's really hard to W key, especially like starting out and you're just casually playing. To just W straight in, but everyone gets enjoyment differently. Some players like to play like that, and that's all they want to do. Like the idea of being passive, they just dismiss the game. There are other guys who like to play it way more passively, and they get heaps of satisfaction from that. So that's where it's all different. Like, you know, if you see all the stuff like, oh, just ratting or this or that, like those guys are just playing too. And if they came up tops, man, they wanted to play like that and put the time in and wait in raid and play a lot less raids a day, then like hats off to them. Like that's the strategy that works for them. Go for it. It's like same as W keys, like smash in and that strategy works for them, that's awesome. But you know, at the end of the day you're gonna play it, enjoy it, play it how you want. Another cool thing that I normally do is I press the little top left of my keyboard, I put in the command for FPS1, and I get a little ping spike just before we are about to jump into raid. So if you're doing stuff on the side, it's super easy now when you're jumping in. Man, I just seem to be getting like a run of spawns tonight, so we're going to play this kind of the same as we did. This is kind of cool. Whoa, we are... This shit I'm gonna mess around on for too long. Alright, so these guys are really aggressive. This might be the strategy for this. So sometimes if you get this first, you can come up here. Generally a guy's gonna peek this. He might have gone straight for that body. Because this guy obviously just took someone out. So in my head, I want to run up there and actually have a look. Yeah, I'm going to commit. I think he's already stand this hole too. You absolutely stand out. Yeah. So I ran up there. If I saw something, great. If I didn't, I'm going to get out of there again. And I'm going to get back to my original plan, which was checking out what's happening up here. I am going to get this probe toll in me, so if I smash my legs up, we're good. Now, whoever that is, they sound like... You know, if people come in gear, they've got an idea what they're doing, right? Most of the time. So here is kind of obvious. We're going to... have a run up here. We're really noisy. He's not over there. He hasn't come in here yet. So this guy, I don't know what's happening. This guy's either moving a lot, but I feel like there's a few in this road. There's someone down there, or a scav. I'm in a really bad spot here. See, I've got that many angles to cover. You don't want to hang out in places like this. And that is why we take painkillers. Alright, I'm going to risk this. This is really bad. Just smashed up my legs. We're going to really put ourselves in a pretty bad spot here. I just hate running on broken legs, man. I've got no out now.
So he knows I'm here. Is he up there? He's up there. Ah, that's that guy. Okay. So he's back. Yep. Damn. GG's. Yeah, that one's a bit all over the shop. So that came from my left. There's one in the rafter, and that one. So that guy must have come from glass hallway down and then hung out there for a bit, I think. Very sneaky. Good stuff, man. Yes, this thing was what we. I think there was 2 of these in there. He moved around really quick. He might have come through the bottom and then wrapped around. But yeah, well played. I was there. That was. You sort of get a sense sometimes, like you don't have a plan or something like that, and that's where it's really hard when you first start factory. I think that's where you like stick to corners and stuff like that, and you learn what works. And that spawn I haven't got a lot, so I guess I'm still like working out the best like pathway from it and stuff like that. Let's see what other great tunes are sitting on this copyright stuff. I'm digging that. Chill vibe. Start closing things out. But yeah, we might wrap it up on that one, man. Yeah, hopefully guys who watch it or come back and watch it, like, we try and cover some stuff. I might do some more of these. I really like doing factory. It's a bit more. There's something happening all the time, so it's kind of cool to watch someone play this for some of the bigger maps. Yeah, especially if the guy's starting out, like, it's really cool if you're not sure what to do, or especially at this point in the wipe, if you've got a load of money, it's really cool to like come back to basics and just do some of this. If you're short on time, you haven't got loads of time to be playing really long raids and stuff like that. It's a cool one just to come in, bang a couple out, try kits out. But yeah, if you're starting out, just 5-7 kit is awesome. You're not spending loads of money. Like, money is so easy to make now. And even if you come in and it's really quiet, take like scav vests and stuff like that. There's 30, 40k a piece. If you stay in raid longer, kill some scavs, you'll get a bag. Just grab some scav gear and chuck it out. It's like 100, 120k worth of just junk. And because you're using a pistol, you got 2 free gun spots, which is really cool with the pistol. So you potentially take out another big chunk of gun for a little chunk of cash. And you don't really bottom out on anything. So cool. We'll finish up there, and yeah, catch you guys on the next one. Yeah, be sure to go to our channel. We're looking for some subs, which would be awesome. If you subscribe and chuck on notifications, if we jump on stream, you should get a notification around it. But yeah, we're just going to keep doing some shorts and hopefully some long form clips and stuff too. Long form clips soon.